what you got going on yourself, what worked for you, what's best for you. A lot of people be so stuck on like watching everything and everybody else or looking at social media all day, and it's like they dictate their life off of what everybody else doing.
Right.
You ain't gonna get there like that. You know what I'm saying?
I saw your Twitter rant about people like being stuck on clout. And how do you feel like you don't succumb to being stuck on like what's popping on social media and stuff like that?
I don't know. It's like some shit, like it's just in you, and it ain't.
Right.
That shit just ain't in me.
You be on there often, or you just don't even really?
Everybody be on social media, but it's like, y'all know the ones, you can look and tell the ones that just, they live their life for social media. You know what I'm saying?
You know how to
it's like the shit Drake just sitting there around, like people having more followers than dollars. And that shit just the honest to God truth. You know what I mean? And some people ain't got the followers yet, but they ain't thinking about the dollars. They thinking about the number of them followers. They want them followers. They ain't even really stuck on the dollars. Like, they want them followers. They want their attention. It used to be called attention. Like, everybody used to want attention. It just translated now to the followers. Everybody want them views and them followers. And it's cool, but goddamn, like, come on now.
I mean, them followers do sometimes turn into dollars.
Yeah, but at the same time, and shit, some people don't know it. That's not resonating with them. They just wanna like be in the mix. They just want talking and gossiping and shit to be going on. Like that shit ain't about it. Gossiping don't get you shit. I don't know, man.
Right. It's
I might be wrong, but I don't know.
You make it work for you how you want to use it as a tool, right?
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Easy.
It's like, don't get me wrong, you get your shit up. It's not like I look at social media, it's all about money. Like, I look at everything about money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you run your shit up, you know what I'm saying? Like, get your money off of it. But a lot of people, they ain't trying to do that. They just want to, like, be in the gossip topics and the gossip situation, the talk and the attention. Like, fuck the money. I don't know who raised them, where they get that shit from.
Get that up off your mind.
It might just be where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm from Memphis, and it's like everything about paper with us. You know what I mean? It's like everything. You know what I mean? It's like we're going to find the littlest, the bullshittest thing, whatever we into, we going to go back to the shit. Do we got anything to do with money? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't got nothing to do with money, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Exactly.
How long have you all been dating?
We were dating for 6 months.
Okay. So this is a recent relationship. Okay. So how does all of this make you feel?
I'm just really all over the place, knowing that when this came to be about, I'm getting news that she was kin to my family. I'm getting news that her family is upset with me. People are saying that I've had motives in this. Everything is just overwhelming to me, because I feel like if he could do that and have a normal conversation after he's done it, and go shopping and go home and shower and everything like that, it's no telling what else he could have been capable of. I didn't think far as that with him, because he never gave off that energy of being a person like that. Never. But I knew that he had personal issues, and I seen the numerous cries for help, but I never took him serious, because I feel like when he has something bad going on in his life, that's when he wants to reach out to people. And I told him,
so what kind of bad things did he have going on in his life?
Well, he had bad choices with women.
Yeah,
he had bad choices, like with how he do things. He just would do things at his convenience, and he never knew how it would come down. So knowing that he had issues with his legal wife, she was making things hard for him as well. And knowing that he has a child on the way, and I don't know how he was going. But I told him, you don't know how to juggle it, because you're not being upfront with everyone. You're trying to please everybody and make things comfortable for yourself, but you don't know how comfortable it's going to be for anyone else. So as far as his wife, So this is my problem with her. You're out here making posts that I've been weird, but you didn't even have the legal rights to your son, because at the moment you and Brandon were fighting for full custody, and you was already labeled neglective. So, and you also was trying to paint this image, like, because you have history with Brandon. She didn't have anywhere to go. She just recently got a place. And you have your mental issues as well. So for you to,
I mean, what kind of mental issues are you saying that the wife had?
she had a moment because she found out that me and him were still together after she tried to put this plot where to tell me about Danielle being pregnant, and I already had knew about Danielle being pregnant. She just didn't know. So it was a shock to her. So she wanted to fight in court to get full custody because she did not want the child of Danielle's to be around her son. So for her to say that I was making threats to Danielle, I think that's the other way around, that she was doing the threats because she did not want her to keep the baby. Now, I knew there was nothing I could do.
How do you know that she didn't want Danielle to keep the baby?
She told me. She ended up reaching out to me. Me and her had a conversation. She also met up with Danielle and had a conversation with Danielle to get her into having an abortion. I don't think it was nothing like threats because they was face to face.
There are those who say that you made posts and you deleted your posts that said that you learned something that happened to Danielle and to the baby. Is that true?
That's false. I don't even recall making anything like that. I don't even know where they're saying this is it.
All right. Is there anything else that you want to say on this?
I just want everyone to understand, and this is just in general with relationships, you don't know what the other person is going through, and it's best that people do reach out when people do help and cry for help, because I feel like all of this could have been avoided if he just seek the proper help and went about it the proper way.
You all know that you'll probably never ever see him again, aren't you?
I don't think so. And it's upsetting to me that, you know, I just wish that I could just ask him why. Like, why did it have to come down to this type of thing? Like, and another thing also, they had a DNA test done. So my mind is over on that, because if this happened and that test comes back, that, you know.
Do you know what the results of the test was?
I'm not sure yet, sir. Everything is in my phone. I don't have my phone right now.
So the police took your phone?
Mm-hmm. They have my phone, they have my car, everything.
Your car?
Mm-hmm. If you was listening earlier, he never wanted me to get in his car. So we drove my car to his parents' house.
Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they took your car, they took your phone.
Thank you, brother. You do? Yep, so I did boo-boo. She said, like, what? And I said, what is she doing?
This stuff is so weird. I don't know which part is worse. Artiesha told Thaddeus that she's just now hearing that her and Danielle may be related. Girl, who told you that? This is weird. So let me try to understand this. Artiesha Brandon, and Danielle, they all worked at FedEx together. And at some point, they realized that they were dating the same guy. They had countless conversations. But who you know, where you be, never came up. This is really, really weird. Girl, how can you not know who you related to? And that's the problem. They all up there at FedEx doing everything that they don't supposed to. That's why we ain't getting our packages. I'm still missing 12 packages from a Christmas order that ain't came yet, and it's February. That girl told Thaddeus that she knew that Brendan was having issues, but she didn't take him serious because he didn't come around until he was having problems. Girl, first of all, he came around more than that. Y'all worked together. And not only that, y'all was laying up, making babies, and having abortions. And why not take him serious? What was so wrong with him coming around to talk to his girlfriend about the issues or the problems that he was having in his life? A bunch of kids running around, playing like they grown. This ain't nothing but a whole lot of foolishness. And because of it, 2 people are dead. Girl, you could have at least advised him to get some therapy. That's the least she could have done. But they too immature for that. All they worried about is who smashing who. Who got a baby by who. That's it, that's all. Sitting up there talking about that man got bad choices in women. So what does that say about you? All she was doing was sitting up there trying to make herself look good and make Danielle, his baby mama, Kennedy's mother, and his wife, Zaria, look bad. Yes, Zaria said what she had to say about you concerning Brandon's situation with Danielle and baby Kennedy. But here you come all down to the internet trying to expose her business to the internet, talking about she don't even have her own place. Girl, you stay with your mama. When everything went down and MPD pulled up, they pulled up at your mama house and went in your room. You got a room, girl. You got to go to your room. You live with your mama. Her living conditions, her divorce, and her custody battle with Brandon ain't got nothing to do with what happened with Danielle and baby Kennedy. And it ain't your place to sit on the internet and try to tell somebody what's going on at that woman's house and you don't even know her like that. Zaria gave her opinion about the situation. She said that she believes that you, Artiesha Stewart, influences Brandon to make bad choices sometimes. That's what she said. She never talked about what was going on at the job, at your mama house, or in you and Brandon's relationship, other than what was going on at that time with Danielle Hall and baby Kennedy. That's what she spoke on. But you, on the other hand, did an interview with Thaddeus Matthews because you thought it was safe. You sat up there on Demon Time and threw shade on Zaria, Danielle, and baby Kennedy. You and Danielle was laying up with a married man having babies and abortions. Yes, they were separated, but legally they were still married. Unlike you, Zaria had the decency to give her condolences to that family. You had the nerve to sit up there talking about that lady has been labeled neglective toward her child. But you out running around in the streets in the middle of the night trying to pay a nail deposit and being an accessory after the fact. And to make it even worse, baby, it was an ice storm on the way and you was riding around on E. If MPD don't get you on nothing else, they can damn sure get you on accessory after the fact. You and your mama. He came to your mama house after he did what he did. When you pulled up, you assisted him. You didn't call the police. You took him to his mama house. Okay? That's accessory after the fact. You knew exactly what was going on. You got that Amber Alert. You knew she was missing. Y'all sat in that car and y'all talked about everything that was going on. That's the part that you left out. Girl, your mama didn't even call the police. Y'all knew what was going on. Ain't no telling how long that man was at your mama house waiting on you to pull up. And when you pulled up, you did not call the police. You did not tell him to leave. You jumped in the car and rode around with him. That's accessory after the fact. You knew exactly what was going on. And girl, we the people want to know, how you gonna make this make sense? You said that Zaria didn't know that Danielle was pregnant. Then you turn around and said that she tried to convince Danielle face to face to have an abortion. Girl, you sat up there and told the story and gave yourself up at the same time. You sat up there for a perfect example and said that that man did what he did, went home and took a shower and came to your house. How do you know that he went home after he did what he did to Danielle and baby Kennedy and then came to your house? That entire interview with Thaddeus Matthews was keep up with your lies goes wrong.